I hide the truth so. Asemasi. Asem. Esi. UK Defense Academy soldiers. Abi PM ewo Ghana. Academy soldiers. Abi PM ewo oman Ghana mu a me no kasa CCA. Britain a soldier for ewo Ghana. Me no kasa CCA. Hide the truth so. You need to. You can show the evidence to go. We have video no ha. We see UK Defense Soldiers Academy. Oma be PM ewo oman Ghana mu. Obi nim tirimupo a ewo muti omuti momo de ba. Oma se nyina ne se Ghana security system no. Omo ba be strengthen no. Omo ba ye no omo di nkan ekọ ye nana otumfo osei tutu ho ekochia no video no na etwagu no omu nyina ekochia nana sanse omate nana nkaso yi pa ewo wiase afana ba bia nti na woso mukọ na omudi obuoni anidi ekoma eye otumfo osei tutu Asante Manhene yekochia no fefefe na adekode potin di ntira sankofo wi ba Ghana no die me to me no de minim say bia Cote d'Ivoire de na amfa no e no moda omo sande ba be fa Ghana so dia I can't tell e bia na Cote d'Ivoire na nka mo pesa mo divert kono anye yi no a protest ni ade ko anye yi no e no mo san pesa mo de channel fa Ghana dia I don't know e de ni say e di achiri but me no kasa sisi UK soldiers e wo Ghana omo Ghana omo doso papa me na da video no be omo doso UK Academy Defense only the word defense you be protected defense soldiers abedru Ghana say no metumi aka say Captain Ibrahim Traore wama amanfo aye sleepless night wama abrofo no aye sleepless night omo ntumi na because young guy no more pressure protest na cause no mo hu say ni guase ya kan mo nti omo so mo fa all the way round ama nipa hu say we are say omo de dia well nobody knows nti die mo ba Ghana no ye die ni say e be die chiri omo so omo ba na ye security system no omo abehye mo kena dada ye die ye kontokwa ye ni obi ani asem ye ni Burkina ye fine ye ni Mali Nigeria ye ni obi ye nyina ye brothers enti mu be peden wo Ghana that is the question dada no mo ba Ghana mu be peden wo already enti US military base na wo Ghana no na chese no e wo ho ye den you see these people are so trickish and on this time round obi anya akola obi ani abue already US military base in Ghana. Enti how say UK musumu de mo de be ka ho. Ah musumu soldiers for ura match da aba be chia na ne ade. Eh. Ghana mo hwe ni yi.
With us on our course. We have great knowledge now of your nation. We have wonderful friendships and memories that we will take back to our nations and that will last us a lifetime. Thank you.
I welcome you to Kumasi on this visit. And it gladdens my heart to see you here in the palace. Sure. And I'm sure they must have taken you to the museum and other places in Kumasi to see where we are. So, looking at you is just like looking at my army officers who are here. So, General the General Officer Commandant and his people are similarly doing the same things as you do, looking after us, protecting the country, and then to make sure that there's peace within our borders and everything. So, we on our part are also making sure that our people live in peace, and therefore trying to make sure that peace evolves everywhere in the part of Ghana. So, You know, Ghana is democratically elected. We elect our leaders and everything. But we need peace to develop. So my duty, together with the traditional authorities, to make sure that there's peace everywhere. And therefore, we make sure that we adjudicate over issues when there are conflicts in communities and everywhere, so that the government would also can have peace to do its developmental work. So that's exactly what we also try to do. We support the government of the day to make sure that, like a development catalyst, so that we make sure that our people have development and then have peace in relation to education, in relation to health. We do as much as possible to complement what the government does. But Ghana is a peaceful country, democratically electing our presidents. Elections come and go, but fortunately, we've been able to sail through all these issues, because if there are any issues, there are elders like us who would also be able to complement it by talking to the politicians to calm down. Fortunately, when we speak to them, they listen. And therefore, we've been able to move through as it is done. A true example is what happened in December, where we had elections and proper handing over and everything. So, in a nutshell, we live in a peaceful country where the rule of law, constitutionality, the rule of law is most important to everybody. Human rights are also very much respected and everything. We are here, the west coast of Africa, and then in the Sahelian, that is where our concerns were. But I believe our soldiers here have been doing the best to maintain our borders and security for us. Recently, there has been some communal skirmishes in the upper top of the range of Ghana, where closer to Burkina Faso. But we are doing every effort to make sure that we have peace in that area. So it didn't allow for the penetration of terrorism and everything to come in. So fortunately in Ghana, I can assure you that we've been blessed with humility, understanding. Each one is her brother's keeper, and therefore we move on. Tribal wars are not here because we all live. Religious wars are not here because if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you're a traditionalist, you are respected. Everybody accepts that, and we live in harmony and everything. So that is exactly what we are doing. I have confidence in the armed forces. They are doing very well, but they need support also. Equipment and funding and everything. Our funding alone cannot, when they have to go, when we call them up, for example, some of the equipment that they need. I know Britain is also going through some tighter moments, but you do better than us, so we need the support. The training and everything is one, but the equipment are also some of the things that will require to support them in their training and everything. So we thank you, and I believe strongly that during your tour of Ghana, you've seen so much, you've been told so much, you've gotten to know the history and everything. So we thank you for coming. And you're always welcome to come to Kumasi anytime that you want. Thank you very much for this afternoon.
Steve, thank you so much for those words.
Right. So, Yura Kasawiye, na wada on was